Choose yourself. Choose your life. Choose your work. It's so important because if you don't choose, then other people are choosing you. I'm watching this great Netflix special called Choose Yourself. And James talks about he's an entrepreneur, a podcaster, a stand-up comedian. He's made millions of dollars, lost millions of dollars, made millions of dollars, lost it again. And he makes such a good point. And this is what I feel personally, is that you're always at the mercy of other people. Generally, when you want to do something, anything that you want to create, if you want to have a stable income, a stable job, you're waiting for the company to hire you, or you're waiting for somebody else to hire you and put you on their docket. And basically, what I feel through having your own business, being a meditation coach, you get to choose your life. You get to choose your schedule. You choose the people that you work with. You choose the projects that you want to do. And that power of choice is important because it also means that you get to choose how you want to live. I'm going to share a little bit with you about how I got started and my biggest obstacle to having my own schedule and freedom and abundance in the work that I do. Um, but basically, many of you know my story. I started off on Wall Street in finance, and I was stressed and depressed and in a lot of pain. And meditation basically saved my life. So I dedicated more of my time and energy to learning meditation and even devoting my life to learning by going to Asia. And I find this oftentimes to be the case, but after doing yoga training after yoga training or meditation communities and different spiritual communities, I felt really lost. I loved the practices of meditation. I loved yoga. Teaching yoga, I didn't feel was my life path. I didn't feel like that was my purpose. It wasn't really a viable career for me to be teaching lots of yoga classes or being a one-on-one yoga teacher. I just didn't see that for myself. And I wanted to work with people beyond just their physical body. And executive coaching also didn't feel quite like that fit because I wanted to go deeper with people more than just their achievements. I wanted to work with them on a spiritual and personal level. And yet, after going to all these spiritual teachings and communities, I noticed how stuck I felt. I felt really stuck. I felt lost. And I do notice that people in these communities wander a lot and they're going from event to this training to the next training to the next group to the next thing. And there's oftentimes a lack of groundedness that's there. And it's the groundedness that I feel that's the key piece that where I was able to find success and flow in the work that I offer. And I think it's important to be aware of who you are with and surrounding yourself with whenever you're engaging in these spiritual practices, these meditation practices. What I found often in the yogic system, because that system is based on having a guru and oftentimes giving over your power, surrendering your power and your knowledge to the guru. And this is, I think, not always empowering for everyone. I know that that wasn't a system that I believed in. And yet I often find that in these communities, whether it's yogic or spiritual or creative, there is some missing pieces and links that are there, especially that grounding piece of being able to create in physical reality, actually create something real and affect change and positive change in other people's life and also in your own life and making that real progress versus, floating around and wandering around or running around a lot without, you're just kind of moving in circles all the time without any real point of focus or purpose. It's so important to live on purpose, because if you're not living on purpose and having a positive intention and focus, it's like you're at the mercy of everything that's around you, all the chaos and distraction around you. And we do become the average of the 5 people we spend time with most. So if you're with other blocked creatives or blocked healers or blocked coaches, then there's probably a good chance that you'll feel blocked too. Or if you're somebody who's striving to succeed and do well for yourself in this kind of work, you'll probably find that other elements come in and unground you, where it's like there's almost an unconscious force that pulls at your energy when you're trying to really focus and hone in on what you want to create. So I would say that's the biggest obstacle, is being in your own energy space and having clarity around what you want to create, and then creating an environment that supports you, that's conducive to you being successful, and success on your terms, whether that's prosperity, abundance, having free time, being able to create your schedule. What I really love about meditation coaching, so many people ask me how I got into it. It wasn't something I thought about. I didn't even know it was possible, meditation coaching, but I knew that I loved sharing meditation. It's one of the most joyful things I've ever experienced, is just sharing in this very simple practice of quiet and calm and relaxation with other people, and then actually getting paid for that. And it's an incredible vocation, because you're impacting people's lives and the way that they live. And to me, more than coaching, executive coaching or yoga teaching, it's like you're giving someone um, a tool, a technique, a practice that they can work with on their own when they're not with you, and they can continue to improve for themselves and develop their own self-awareness, their own resilience, their own insights, have their own insights with or without you as a teacher or coach. And I think that is what is most empowering about this kind of work. And I find that people are always wanting to learn meditation and these skills to help them navigate better in their own life, and especially from within. So the way I got started was accidental. I didn't know it was possible. I just knew that I didn't feel quite right in some of the other roles that I was approaching, but I knew it was around what I wanted to do. I was sort of circling around it. And then as soon as I discovered meditation coaching, which is the combination of meditation, coaching, and healing, it all really came together seamlessly. And that's when we started hosting our professional trainings that have been doing well around the world. Every training we host becomes bigger and bigger. And it's the most, I would say, energizing and uh, just life empowering experience to be with other people who also want to, create peaceful vibrations in the world by sharing the spirit of meditation. Uh, so I would say the biggest thing is to get grounded. That is the most important aspect, is to connect with yourself and take time to be on your own, to be in nature, and to contemplate what's most important to you and how you really want to live your life, how you really want to channel your gifts and your skills. How do you want to spend your time? Meditation coaching is amazing because you can work from anywhere. And I've taught around the world because everybody seems to be interested around the world in meditation now. And it's a growing trend. People want to learn something that isn't based in religion or dogma or doctrine or a guru system. They want something that's more universal, where you don't have to adopt beliefs in order to find calm and have this more joyful way of living. So I feel that this type of meditation, which is more based on energy and just relaxation and easygoing kind of meditation, is really taking off. And that's what we teach also here at Sura Flow, is a really basic 3-step process that we also carry over into meditation coaching. And that is starting with relaxation. The second step is listening. And the third step is intention, really harnessing the energy of your meditation and applying it to an intention of something that you want to create, or maybe it's healing or gratitude. So you're just allowing yourself to flow this beautiful energy. And that's also how you would conduct a meditation coaching session. So you can work with people individually, you can work in groups, and you can also do both. You can work individually and in groups, which we show you how to do that in the Liberate training. So this is just a friendly reminder that our beginner training starts in a couple weeks, January 4th. So be sure to enroll for that. And our Liberate training starts at the end of January, and it's already filling up. So be sure, we sell out of every training. So be sure to join if you want to reserve your seat. And I'm happy to talk to you more about how to become successful in this kind of healing work that the world really needs, that this medicine of groundedness, of calm and peace, that you can actually receive abundance, have free time and your own time, create your own schedule and your own lifestyle. It's so important. And in effect, choosing yourself. And that when you choose yourself, you get to really consciously choose how you want to create and relate in the world.